What is up, guys? This is WWE Weekly Round-up, episode 13. Yeah, it's mind-blowing that we're this deep now. I mean, we're on the road to WrestleMania. It's crazy. It's chaotic. It's awesome. And before we start the show, I just want to state this right now. For the people who are dogging the absolute dog shit out of WrestleMania 41, granted, there's some matches that I will agree that, yeah, we see the winner, unfortunately. Charlotte Flair. But I digress. This card is still looking better than some of the WrestleManias in the past. WrestleMania 40 was we got spoiled with WrestleMania 40, okay? But there's been a lot of WrestleManias in the past that have been a very big miss, and that is my strongest opinion on that. So for those bitching about WrestleMania 41, go watch AEW. Okay? Go watch someone else. Quit bitching. And the story. Yeah, figure I just put that out there right now. So if you don't like my opinion on it, you can get the fuck out. I don't care. I don't care. These are my opinions. If you very much dislike that, then I'm sorry. I don't care. But let's go over to WWE SmackDown last Friday, April 4th. They're back stateside, so can't complain about early show times now. Well, I mean, we didn't get to see it here in the United States. SmackDown was still at normal time for us. Regardless, though, it was still a pretty good show overall. I mean, so it started out with CM Punk, talking to the crowd, saying that he'll reveal his favor, blah, 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 once Roman shows up. And then we had Rey Fenix debut against Nate Frazier, which was a pretty solid match. I mean, there was a couple of scary moments there, but nonetheless, it was a really, really good match. Then we had LA Knight versus Tama Tonga. Kind of saw that happening with the interference. And then this segment, Jesus fucking Christ. Tiffy and Charlotte, which started off, as a normal promo and then worked its way into a shoot. Was not expecting to go off the rails that bad, but it went off the rails. My God, like why? And to be fair, yes, Tiffy is in the wrong. She's very much in the wrong. But so is Charlotte, and Charlotte went off script. This is not Charlotte's first time going off script, so Charlotte's not innocent by any means. I don't care for Charlotte whatsoever, so my opinions on that are going to be very strong against Charlotte. But she hasn't been good ever. She's a nipple baby. That term is so 100% correct. And now she doesn't have VKM behind her back. She's nothing. She has nothing. Trips is starting to see that she is nothing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping so, because you have younger brother stars that people actually like. You have Tiffy, who came in as a fucking heel in the main roster, and people are cheering her. Just like, gee, I wonder who's the last person to do that. Oh, CM Punk. Oh, pretty much a lot of the heels that people love. Jacob Fatu, he is a heel, and people still love him. Charlotte just needs to go. She needs to go somewhere else because WWE fans do not want her anymore. With that being said, I asked the Discord this or that question, and I asked them, I don't want what the dirt sheet says, all that bullshit. Just want your own damn opinion. Do you want Charlotte or Tiffy to win at Mania? And everyone's one person said, I'm a sucker for a good story. Charlotte winning builds better story in my opinion. The other one said, Barry, Flair, Tiffy, time all the way. I wanted Flair to come back for the sole purpose of putting Tiffy over. Yes, I agree with that statement. Charlotte does not need her flowers anymore. She does not need a title anymore. Yes, you can put the title on her and have a great story, but Charlotte's not good anymore. She's not good anymore. She was good. I'll give her credit there, but she's not good anymore. End of story. Out of the original 4 horsewomen, her and Sasha do not fucking care about it anymore. Simple as that. That's my opinion on that. And then we had the Motor City Machine Gun defeat DIY for #1 contender for tag. Should be a good match. Hope ends up being a different match than this is a traditional tag team, but whatever. Naomi defeated B-Fab, whatever. Again, build up story for her, Naomi and Jade. And then probably the saddest moment of the night for me, because if you guys don't know, I'm a huge KO fan. I love Kevin Owens. Announced that he has to bow out of WrestleMania due to a neck injury. Could be out 2 to 5 years. It's hard to read that. It's hard to watch that. It's very unfortunate, that it's happened around this time, 2 weeks out from Mania. That's insane. I thought it was part of the story, but it's not. And I was hoping it would be part of the story, but it's definitely not. I'm hoping that we're wrong. I'm hoping that at Mania he comes up and he's like, just kidding, But that'd be kind of shitty on his part too, and story, but who knows? I'm hoping nothing but the best for Kevin Owens. I hope for a speedy recovery. Dude's fantastic. And I asked everybody in the Discord, what did you think about the unfortunate neck surgery news? Someone says it sucks. Could take up to 2 years. It's awful. Says another person. Another person said, I can't believe it. He honestly is a huge KO fan. He has his, the NXT KO shirt from the first WWE merch site. When I hit the merch stores the very first time. A lot of people are upset. Everyone's wishing for the best for KO. And again, here at the Yoloderr compound, we wish the absolute best to Kevin Owens. So, yeah. Get well, Kevin. And then we had, after that very sad news, we had a really good match between Strowman and Fatu in the last standing match. I was pulling for Strowman so that way we could get Fatu versus Solo at Mania, but I think they're saving that for SummerSlam. And then CM Punk cashed in his favor, but demanding that Paul Heyman be in his corner at WrestleMania, which that ties into Raw's little review, which we'll get to in a second. SmackDown is going to get a 4 out of 5 stars for me. If we get 5 stars, if we didn't get the sad news about Kevin. Yep. That's where I'm at with that. That's where I'm at. Ray's debut was nice. Tiffy and Charlotte's Flair going off freaking the deep end there was nice, especially with the little ending thing of Ludwig's in my DMs, and then you got motherfucker Ludwig retweeting or not tweeting, tweeting out saying, no, the best. All right, now let's head over to Monday Night Raw on April 7th. Started off with EO, interesting outfit, I should say. A little contract signing. We knew it was happening. Just why did you wait a week out from 2 weeks out from Mania to announce it, Whatever. We had a really good match between Lyra and Bayley for the Intercontinental. Thought Bayley was going to turn heel there at the last second, even though they're tag teaming on Friday. But did not happen. And yeah, it was just a good little match. El Grande Americano and the Creed brothers defeat LWO. Can they just not? I'm just over the American Made versus LWO storyline. It's been going on for 2 years now. I know it's been shorter than that, but it just feels so long. And then with that, we have Mysterio and Chad Gable. I mean, El Grande Americano going at it at Mania. I hope they take the mask off him and be like, "Oh my God, Chad Gable." Then we had the Jay and Gunther promo, which was a solid one. Kind of builds the story up now, and it's starting to make it interesting, which I like seeing. New Day defeating War Raiders, but losing the titles in the process, or not getting the titles in the process because of DQ. Whatever. Penta versus Dom was a really good match. And for all those who are Dom Mysterio haters, like, open your fucking eyes. This dude is the greatest wrestler of all time. He's going to be the GOAT. He will be champion one of these days. I ain't going to freaking sugarcoat that shit. And then afterwards, you had, that wicked spear from Braun Breaker to poor Carlito. And then you had Finn come out holding up the title like, yeah, I'm badass too, blah, blah, blah. Cannot wait for their Fatal 4-Way. That's going to be a chaotic match. And that's going to be the breakup of Judgment Day, as I see. Or not breakup, but more so kicking Finn out. That's where I'm at with that. And then we ended with CM Punk. Or not CM Punk, sorry. We ended with Paul Heyman talking. We had Seth Rollins come out there starting shit. CM Punk comes to save. Gets stomped. Seth was about to stomp Heyman. And is now like, you owe me a favor now. Makes this story even more interesting. And makes me go in my first time watching wrestling like, I don't know who's going to win. So let me know down below, who do you guys think is going to win that triple threat? Because I'm interested in seeing your guys' theories. Because right now, my biggest theory is I see Seth winning. I see Seth winning. That's just my theory. Let me know down below what you guys think. Raw is going to get a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Awesome matches. Great segments. I'm for it. Road to WrestleMania is great. Love it. And then last but not least, we're going to end off with NXT last night. Opened up with Jordynne Grace for Jada Parker, and it ends in a no contest, which is unfortunate because, both these females are really great in the ring. Jordynne Grace with that suicide dive, Jesus Christ. And she tweeted out saying, like, it's called suicide dive for a reason. Girl, come on. We need you to stay. Don't do that shit. Julia makes her shocking return and takes out WWE champ. Okay. She just lost it, like, what, 3 weeks ago? Okay. Valkyria needs to hold on to the title a little bit longer, in my opinion. But that's just me. And then you had NXT champs defeat Swipe Right, which they are from the ID program. Regardless, these dudes are phenomenal. I can't wait to see what they do in the future because these dudes they're an actual tag team, which we don't have a lot of in NXT or main roster, I feel like. So bring it on. More tag teams. Yes, please. We had Sol Ruka defeat Jasmine Nix to be in the ladder match. And I'm calling right now, Sol Ruka is my winner for the ladder match for that title. She deserves it. She needs her flowers. She needs to get on that title scene picture, and this is the start for her. And she's going to kick fucking ass. Can't wait to see it. The Coling defeated Hank and Tank. Okay. Whatever. Ricky Saints, sparks a huge brawl with the everyone who's interested in the North America Championship, which I'm hoping we get a banger of a match at Stand and Deliver. I'm hoping it turns into like a Fatal 4-Way or 5-Way or some shit. Bring it on. Bring a ladder match into this shit. I know there's one already for the women's, but fuck it. Let's do one for the men's too. Screw it. Whatever. Then you had Wesley defeat Yoshiki and I'm sorry I pronounced that name very wrong. It was a pretty solid little fun there on it, and then you had Izzy Dane defeat Ren Sinclair to qualify for the ladder match. Izzy's gonna kill it, but again, Sol Ruka's my girl. She's gonna win that shit. And then you had Dark State versus Oba, Trick, and Javon. And of course, it's like WWE's favorite thing to do with can they coexist in a tag team match? And it's not going to work. Why do it? The story doesn't build upon that. But it kind of helps Dark State out, though, a little bit, make them look strong. I'm for that. I'm also for, the family coming out or, doing a video like, hey, we want to meet you on a brawl next week in the parking lot, and I'm for it. So But yeah, NXT, while not the best, still building up some hype. It's gonna get a 3 out of 5 from me. It's a 3 out of 5. Sorry, it's not sorry. And then I did have someone asking me a question. I had someone ask me, who is a better booker? As in, like, booking cards and all that. HBK or Trips? I'm going to say this right now. HBK is trying. He can never be like his best friend. Triple H is one of the best bookers for the main roster. He killed it in NXT, especially in the black and gold era. Like, oh my God. The black and gold era of NXT was the absolute fucking best content ever. I made a joke. I made a meme 7 years ago stating that, NXT's takeover was better than main roster WrestleMania 34. And I've said that for every pay-per-view that happened, that NXT was better than main roster shit. I want to say this throughout that whole year. That's where I stand on that. That's where I stand on the, asking on my opinion on that whole thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm done blabbing, you guys. You're probably like, wow, this is a long ass video. And it was, and I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the thumb up, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more videos like this in the future. Follow all my social medias. You'll see it down here, right down below. Yeah. Yep. Follow me. Join in the Discord. We got different channels talking about different things all the damn time. Also, we got the prediction league in there. WrestleMania is right around the corner, so if you want to get your card in before that, come in, hang out. Last but not least, I have my own merch. I have my own clothing line, I should say. Buy it. Throughout this video, somewhere there is a link to buy, or not buy, but to get a free T-shirt. All you do is pay for shipping, so the first one to get it is the first one to get it. So, yeah, I'm done. This is the very end of the video. And I know some people like to wait to the very last second to get the extra points. There's going to be no points giving at the end of this video at all. So just give up right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join the league. Later. If he just